In early October last year, the 1 in 9 campaign interrupted the Joburg annual Pride Parade to demand a minute of silence for victims of sexual violence and rape. The women's rights group asked that the festival pay respect to those members of the LGBT community who had either been murdered or raped because of their sexuality. Some of the protesters laid down in the road and blocked vehicles and pedestrians. The protest rapidly dissolved into an altercation between one of the Pride organizers and members of the campaign. Partly due to international criticism of the exchange, the Pride Parade Committee disbanded this year. The Mail and Guardian picks up where the incident left off and explores what Pride 2013 will look like.
So we laid down on the street. We had the two banners. We were quite visible to the parade. As the parade was oncoming, they then did not engage us. They didn't listen to any of the demands that we said we were making. They didn't read any of our literature. They forcefully moved us out.
We all thought it was a homophobic protest. We had no idea who 1 in 9 was. We had no idea what their message was. Okay. In fact, they had a big banner that said, "No reason to celebrate." I mean, if you don't know why that is, you could understand why people who were walking over the protesters, paraders, actually thought that they were saying that there's no reason to celebrate Pride.
Our members were beaten and kicked and pushed and shoved. As painful as it was to be put in that situation where we weren't listened to, where we were forcefully removed, where we were told to go back to our locations, where we were told that this is my route by one of the organizers and is in fact not ours, it seems, is not surprising. This is what South Africa is.
It was made to seem that this was about race. It was never ever about race. That's the tragedy about this situation. I mean, we put on an event that was the largest LGBT event on the African continent, something that we were all proud of. We had never broken it down to race. This was our way of making sure that our rights were in the minds of every South African. What makes one activist more of an activist than another activist? Okay, I mean, it's very. I think it's very judgmental to say your activism isn't as good as my activism.
As queer people too, this space can't be what it looks like right now. It can't be just a parade that only caters to the wealthy. It can't be just a parade that represents to the rest of the world a false view of what being queer in South Africa looks like. I think we have now the space to have real conversations and real analysis about what is wrong with that space that doesn't make it safe for all of us. Let's start to imagine what another Pride could look like.
We are totally on our own, and we are a new bunch of people that decided we cannot just let Pride fall away. It is our 24th annual Pride Parade, which would be sad if we don't have it, and we are taking it back to the city. It is where it all started in 1996, and we want to take it back there. People from our community that's younger than 30 don't know the struggle that we had when there was still the old apartheid laws, when it was still the sodomy laws, when you were not allowed to kiss each other or hold hands, or a drag queen was not allowed to wear underwear. She was made to wear men's underwear when she put on a dress. We were not allowed to date people of other color. We were not allowed. So we need to show people, and especially the young people, that this is what we fought for, and this is why we have Pride, that you've got the opportunity to come out and say to the government and say to the other people in South Africa, we are here, we are proud, and we're going to stay here.